Hello! This is part 22 of the tutorial on the Variations and Fugue on a theme by Handel, Opus 24 by Johannes Brahms. And here is Variation 21. Let's start from the end. What you've just heard is the last fermata in the whole cycle. In other words, the next 4 variations and the following fugue are to be played without bigger stops. This fact is even more astonishing knowing that there are almost 8 minutes to go until reaching the end of the piece. As I mentioned in the last episode, this variation is the only one in the key of G minor. Just a short excursus here. This is the so-called circle of fifths. You see all major keys in their number of sharps, respectively flats. Now, each of these major key has a partner called the relative key, having the same amount of sharps or flats, but representing a minor scale. And for B flat major with 2 flats, that is G minor. If we now look on the overall structure of the variation cycle concerning keys, you will find several variations in minor, but all others are in B flat minor, except this variation number 21 in G minor. For the rest of this variation, let me point out just a few details. You may remember variation 2. We call this a conflict rhythm. In that case, it was 2 against 3. Here we have another conflict rhythm, but this time it's even more difficult. 3 against 4. Together with the short preceding notes in the right hand called acciacaturas, the rhythmical structure of that variation gets quite complex. Interestingly enough, as opposed to the complex rhythm, the harmonical structure is astonishingly simple. If I play all 8 notes of one group together instead of one after another, they simply build one chord, like C minor or G minor. The next variation, which we will analyze in part 23, is a very sweet, light and lovely one. We will then be back in B flat major, and I hope you will be back watching that part too. See you then. Bye bye.